Hello stock traders, I hope all of you had a great week and finished off the week strong. Friday was a very strong day and overall the market performed very well this last week, so I was very happy with that. On Friday I had a 2.64% gain. That was just following the top 7, and if you are part of our Discord group and Patreon, you should be month to date really close to a 22.04% gain if you got the same entry points and exits as I have pointed out in the group. Year to date I am at a 731% gain so far this year, so doing fantastic and going for 1,000 now. I would love to see that. I think that would be something to be really special to hit. Hopefully we can get there. So day trading, we do a lot of day trading in the standard level of the group, and also lots of options day trading that's done in that group all the time. And there are different rooms that set up available. So I like to cover just quickly some of the day trades that we had. So some of the day trades that I pointed out were CBAT, HOFV, and SOLO. Now on Solo, really did terrific, had a 20% gain trading that one. That one was really good. HOFV and CBAT did not do well. Overall, I finished with a 13% gain. You only need one good one, and see, that's the thing about intraday trading, is one can make your day, one can ruin your day too. I like to use less than 10% of my account for that because I just don't want to blow up my account. I do enjoy day trading and have made really good gains with it over time, but you never want to make a huge mistake, and it's definitely a riskier type of investment. I like to use Webull as my broker, and the reason why I do is because I can trade as early as 3 a.m. and as late as 7 p.m. And I love the scanners, and I love how the market seems to fill the orders. I especially like it for insiders, because with an insider I want to get into, I can set the price that I want to get it for, and a lot of times the order just fills at whatever I want. I can usually find a panic buyer at about 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 in the morning when I'm sleeping. That's why I like it so much. And if you're looking for a powerful broker, I highly recommend them. Check them out in the description down below. We have a link. You get 1 free stock when you sign up and 2 free stocks when you deposit money. So in this video, I'm going to do the weekly review and also do the top 7 for Monday. All I ask in return is that you hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. It helps our channel out very much, and that is very appreciated. All right, let's do the weekly review. So here we go. These are all the stocks that were sold that were insider swing plays for this last week. I like to get a win rate and then also a gain per pick. I think this is always a lot of fun, and it kind of shows the effectiveness of my main strategy, which is the insider swing play. Anyway, let's get to it. The first one is BBBY, sold for a 9.4% gain. PSTI, sold for a 3.7% loss. APRN, sold for even. ESPR, sold for a 6.7% gain. XRX, sold for an 11.3% gain. FPRX, sold for a 316.5% gain. Of course, that was the big one this week. IBM, sold for a 0.35% gain. DNB, sold for a 4.2% loss. ADC, sold for a 4.9% loss. And here are the sales from Friday. RDUS, sold for an 11.85% gain. PRGO, sold for a 0.35% gain. QUAD, sold for a 0.77% gain. NEWR, sold for a 0.83% gain. And WRTC, sold for a 4.7% loss. So that was 14 total stocks. 10 of them were winners. That was a win rate of 71.4%. My historical average has been right at 70%, so that's just a little bit over average as far as win rate goes. My average per pick is typically 3%, but this week was quite a bit better than average. Had a 24.33% gain per pick. And that had a lot to do with FPRX, definitely. All right, let's get to the top 7 and others and cover these great stocks for Monday. The first one is MYGN. This is Myriad Genetics. And on Friday, this finished up 0.30%. My average in it's $17.33. And since calling this out in the group, it is down 3.57% on Monday. This one hasn't worked out yet, but I'm expecting great things on Monday. It's had very strong insider activity, so I do think it's going to turn around. The reason why I like it is because a director loaded $250,000 worth in open market. Analysts have an average target price on this at $17.86. Number 7 is CDTX. This is Sidera. On Friday, this finished up 0.79%. My average in it's $2.33. But since calling this out in our Patreon group, it is up 9.44%. And the reason why I like it is because the CFO CFO and the CEO both loaded up shares in open market, and CFO buys are my absolute favorite. No one knows the heartbeat of their company more than the CFO. So when a CFO buys, I really pay attention to that transaction. Analysts have an average target on this stock at $6.53. All right. Number 6 is MTEM. This is molecular templates. And on Friday, this finished up 1.78%. My average in it's $9.29. And since calling this one out in our Patreon group, it is up 10.49%. And B-Flat Biotech is buying up shares on this, and it's been 8 days in a row of insider purchases. And so that is very bullish. I love it when these owners in a stock continually go in day after day after day after day. It means for very steady gains, and I'm expecting more great things coming out of this. I will be an owner in this as long as B-Flat Biotech is buying, so I like that. Usually on a stock like this, we can make about 40%, 50%, sometimes 100%, just slowly over time. Analysts have an average target on the stock at $20.84, so that is a huge upside. I'm expecting more great things, and molecular templates is a good one. Number 5 is VRAY, VRAY, and on Friday this finished up 8.33%. My average in it's $3.52. Since calling this out in our Discord, this one is up 11.65%. So a lot of us are sitting nice and up in it, really looking for good things. And the CEO loaded up $500,000 worth, and analysts have an average target on the stock at $3.66. Has much more to go, and I think that we're going to see some big things out of it next week. All right, number 4 is CORT. CORT. On Friday, this finished down 1.26%. My average in it's $18.82. Since calling this one out in our Discord, this one is down a little bit. It's down 4.14%. But Leonard Baker, a director, has been buying up shares in open market. Analysts have an average target price on this at $18.75. Leonard Baker disagrees with the analysts, obviously looking for value, and I think that this one is going to move up sharply based on that insider activity. Number 3 is UEPS. This is Net One UEPS, and Value Capital Partners is loading up shares, and so I love to see that. So far it's just 1 day, but this one has a history of when insiders start buying that it goes for many days in a row, and so I'm expecting great things. On Friday this finished at even. It is brand new to list. My average in it's $3.36, and since calling it out in our Discord, it down just a tiny bit. It's down 1.49%. Analysts have an average target price of $5 a share on this, so I am expecting a big climb. Number 2 is Camping World, CWH. On Friday, this finished up 6.38%. This one's brand new to the list. My average in it is $26.81. And since calling it out in our Discord, this one is up 4.07% after 1 day. I think that's pretty good. And Michael Malone, director, bought $50,000 worth, and Steven Adams, director, bought $5 million worth of shares. Go in. That's why CWH is ranked number 2 in my opinion, and analysts have an average target on this stock at $38 a share, so there's plenty of upside. So looking for some more great things next week on this. And this one also has a history that once officers start buying, multiple officers start loading up, and so I really like that, and looking forward to more purchases this next week. Number 1 is MAXR Technologies, MAXR. And on Friday, this finished up 6.7%. This one is brand new to the list. My average is $23.68. And since calling this out on our Discord, it is up 5.56%. So pretty good after 1 day. Feeling great about that. And director and the CFO both loaded up shares. So again, my favorite. I love CFO buys. I'm expecting this one to do really, really well. And it's still early on this. So if you're wanting to get in and you're on YouTube and you're not part of our group, I would say why not? Join our group so that you can get notified first thing something like this happens. Analysts have an average target on this at $25.44. So expecting more upside this next week. I want to say thank you to all of you who wished me so well announcing this last week that I did test positive for COVID-19. I want to tell you that I'm feeling so much better. This little virus is not a joke. Man, it hangs on. It hangs on to you. But feeling so much better and looking forward to this next week, and so glad that I made it through all of this just fine. Let's all make some money together. Keep focusing on those insiders, and Raythoven out.